Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video and talk to you guys about a couple things that are coming up. First of all, the Describe, Evaluate, Suggest that you're going to be doing for Monday night for the summary and the discussion of context. Also, I want to talk to you about this week's forum. So I have finished grading the summary and synthesis essay, and a lot of you guys did really, really well. Thank you. I'm really impressed. Online classes, as you guys know, you guys have to do a lot of work on your own without me there, and you guys did a great job. So thank you. If you're listening to this video, then you probably did well on the essay. Just to remind those who haven't turned it in, there are a few. The first week is 10% off, the second week is 20% off, and then after that it's a 0. You still have to turn it in order to pass the class. You'll just get 0%, but you still need to turn it in. My guess is the people who haven't turned it in are not watching this video, but I'll try to reach them anyways. So for the Describe, Evaluate, Suggest, there have been, I've seen a lot of value judgments. I think the describe part is very difficult to do. And if you have a value statement like I like this, or this is good, or this is well done, that goes under evaluation. Under description, we're just saying what we see. We're not saying whether or not we like it or whether or not it's good. So I put together some questions to help with this. And I'll send this in the same email that I send the video with. So, first of all, which text did your classmate choose? Are the names of both the text and the author listed? Is context provided of the author in the publication? Did the student list the intended audience of the publication? What did the student say the claim or the purpose of the text is? Was there a good amount of detail provided for the summary? So, these are the types of things that you can answer for the Describe. And then when you get to the Evaluate, you can compare with the instructions to see if they have done everything. And then Suggest obviously stems from whether or not they have or have not. So if you're having troubles, just look over these questions when you're doing the Describe, Evaluate, Suggest. If you don't do the Describe, Evaluate, Suggest, you will not get the full points. So please do so. Let's see. So going over for this week. So for this week, we're getting more into the rhetorical analysis. For the discussion forum for Friday, we are taking that, we're revising that, and we are putting it into a rhetorical analysis. You'll do the same for what we're doing for Wednesday. So let's look at the week first of all. So you have already read chapters 1 and chapter 6 plus a PDF last week in your textbook. This week we're reading chapter 2, 3, and 4. So these are very important. Chapter 2 is pathos, chapter 3 is ethos, and chapter 4 is logos. You need this information, and from chapters 1 and 6 to do the rhetorical analysis at all, but also this week's forum. So read this so we can use the concepts covered in these courses, in those chapters, in your forum for this week. So let's read the forum. I have it over here. You guys are in groups for this, so you will find it. It says for forum for Friday the 13th or July 13th or something like that. So I'm not going to read this for you. You will find this under your group, but basically in your rhetorical analysis, and you should have already read the prompt for this rhetorical analysis, but in the rhetorical analysis you will describe at least 3 rhetorical concepts, rhetorical devices that the author uses in order to try to make their argument effective. If you don't understand what I mean by that, then once you read these chapters, you will. So if you're confused about how to do a rhetorical analysis, and you have read this, like chapter 6 has a how-to guide of how to do a rhetorical analysis. It also has a sample rhetorical analysis. We also, I have put on the webpage under Unit 3, if you go down to the bottom of the Unit 3, we have individual weeks, but we also have rhetorical analysis resources. We have several, we have 3 rhetorical analysis examples. So take a look at these. If you're at all confused, take a look at these and look how they're done. Read how the paragraph is written. See how they analyze a text. So you have 3 here. You have several in your textbook. Take a look at this. And use them as a basis, as an example of what you will do. Now, you are going to start writing on 1 concept. You have to put 3 in your final paper. You'll do 1 this week, and you'll do 1 for the following discussion forum. So you'll have 1 due on Wednesday, and then you'll respond by Friday. Let's double check on the dates on that. So we go to week 6. So you're responding with the describe, evaluate, suggest on Monday night. You are doing this rhetorical analysis on Wednesday, and then you're responding to that by Friday. So I will also respond to these, but I'm going to respond after you guys are supposed to respond, because I want to see what you guys do with the describe, evaluate, suggest first, because that is part of what you're supposed to learn in this class, not just how to write, but how to give feedback. So you are getting assessed on that as well, as you guys know. So let me know if you have any questions. Please look over your grades. Your grades are current right now. So if it's low, then we need to do something about it. If a lot of you, and I'm assuming that most of you who are watching this video, have an A or a B in this class. So congratulations. I really appreciate the work you guys put into this. Online classes are different. You have to be very proactive, and you have to work hard on your own and do all this without me there to kind of like drag you through. So you guys are doing a great job. Thank you. So just let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget the describe, evaluate, suggest, and get ready for Wednesday's forum by doing all the reading and looking over all the resources and the example rhetorical analyses. Okay, thank you.